All right, let's write an expression for the phrase given here. So always a good idea to start off by identifying key terms. Hopefully you guys have your notes in front of you in your key terms chart, and that can help lead you in the correct direction as to what each term references as far as operations. All right, so right now I see it says twice the sum of a number x and 8. So keyword right here is twice the sum, another keyword, of a number x and 8. I think it's also important to note that the word twice would reference the number 2, right? And it references 2 doing what? Twice tells us what operation? If you said multiplication, you're correct, right? It would be 2 times something, twice the sum of a number x and 8. All right, so what does sum tell us? Can you find that on your chart? Sum tells us addition. A sum is the answer to an addition problem. So there's a few different ways we can do this, but since it's twice the sum, it means we have to add this first, right? Because it's 2 times what the answer to that is. So we can show it like this. We can show it as 2 times the sum of x plus 8. Another way to write that same exact expression is just put a 2 outside of the parentheses. 2x plus 8. That would be another way. We can also show it as x plus 8 times 2. Now, if you were to do it this way, or either way, you have to put the parentheses because remember, order of operations tells us to multiply first. So in this case, if the parentheses like weren't here or even here, that would tell us to multiply 2 times x first, which we are going to have to multiply 2 times x when we distribute, but we'll also have to multiply the 2 times the 8. So that's why it's important that it has to be in parentheses, okay? So these are all options for a expression. So either one of those will work, and then let's plug in a variable for x. Let's say if x equals 30, I want you to solve when x equals 30. So we can use any of these expressions. I'm just going to use 2 times x plus 8. So all I would do is I'd put 30 in place of x, since as we see up here, it's saying x equals 30. And now, remember, order operations would tell me to do parentheses first. So first I'd have to add 30 plus 8 to get 38. And then I would multiply 38 times 2. All right, and I know 40 times 2 is 80, and I'm going to subtract 4 from that to give me 76. And remember, the example I gave right here on x equals 30 is a random example and not the value you are asked to solve for. So make sure you're plugging in your own individual value and solving and applying that yourself. Thanks.